wants to start us off? Ira?
Hey, Lynn, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good, man. What's it been like to finally be here, and has it been what you expected the first month or so?
It's been great being here, and it's like been everything what I expected. A grind really toward duty, how that started. So that's been a grind, but like everything else has been smooth. It's been a smooth transition from high school to here, so and I really love being here, so it's been good.
Corey?
It can be hard for true freshmen to get on the field, especially on a good team. What do you think you have to do if they told you what you need to do to make sure you're a part of the rotation and a part of the plans in 2024 and not just beyond that?
I feel like I just have to go out there and grind and prove myself every day, and do the little things right, like learn the playbook, going hard in the weight room, going hard into our duty. So like just all the little things right.
We've got one on the Zoom here from Logan.
Hey Landon, what about Mike Norvell's offense? You think excited you the most about picking Florida State and how you fit into that scheme?
I just like how they like spread everybody around the field. Like they just don't keep somebody in that one specific spot. Like I can go outside, I can play the slide, So I just like how they will use me more versatile in their offense.
We'll go up front on your left here. Start with Chris.
Hey, Landon, can you talk about the relationship with Coach Thompson and just what it's like to kind of get coached by him now that you're in the fold?
Coach Thompson, we got a good relationship. Coach Thompson was like one of the first people to give me an offer my 9th grade year. So like that connection was building over the years, and we have a really good connection with each other. That's my man, really. And just really, he's a really cool person to be around every day now. I'm loving getting coached by him right now.
Brendan?
Who are some of your fellow classmates, freshmen, that you're close with, and what about that group stands out or is unique to you?
I'm close with a couple like Ty, BJ, Jaden Todd. And I feel like this recruiting class is special. We got a lot of unique playmakers in there always, so I feel like we got a really good class here right now.
Essen?
In that tight end room, have you gotten close with some of the players yet? Who you've been kind of trying to learn from in that room?
Somebody I've been trying to learn from is Kyle. He's a hard worker. Like every day I see him in the weight room, he's working hard. So I'm trying to feed off his energy and work as hard as I can too. So Kyle's definitely one of them.
Got a Kurt on your right up here.
You flipped obviously back in the spring before this past season. I guess making that decision, you talked about the offense, and then seeing how the success so many tight ends had. I guess how validating was that of seeing I can make a similar impact.
Wait, can you ask one more time?
So many different tight ends who played in different ways. I guess just how validating did that make your decision to flip back in the spring?
I seen how they was using Jaheim a lot. Like they move him all around the field and got him the ball. So like that's like what I was liking too. That's like I could do that too. So that's what really drove me. Not really, but like it was a little place on it when I flipped back.
We'll go to Essen over here. The mic gets there.
On that note, how do what's your skill set? What are you good at? Are you similar to Jaheim Bell? In how you think he can be used, or what's your skill set?
I feel like I can be used similar to Jaheim, but like I feel like my best attribute is in the pass catch game as a tight end, but also like my blocking. So that's really my blocking wise and my pass catch overall. Really.
We'll go to Ira.
You guys have there's a lot of players on the team from South Georgia. How many guys did you know, or any of them close to you coming up?
Really BJ, to be honest. I've been knowing BJ through like mutual friends for the past couple of years or stuff. So it was really BJ the main one. And Cam Davis, I've been knowing about him since I was little, like Pee Wee football and stuff. I've been hearing Cam Davis' name since I was 10. Really? Like that. So yeah.
Go to another one on Zoom here from Logan.
Hey Landon, any plans this offseason? You're listed at 245 right now, but what does Coach Storms have in plan for you this spring?
Weight wise,
Yeah.
for the spring, I want to get at like 235, and I'm about there. I'm at like 232.
Gotcha.
Kurt?
Another South Georgia guy, no, not really from your part of South Georgia, is Luke, the quarterback of the class. How, I mean, you want that quarterback to be the leader type. How much was he that guy? Was he kind of a glue guy or a leader in the class?
Yeah, I feel like Luke was definitely a leader in our class. You know, Luke would like pull up to people who signed the days. He always would check in on me, ask me how my family does. So I feel like Luke was a great leader and like somebody that was encouraging me good in my recruitment process and stayed on.
Ira?
Did you, I was kind of two parts. One was, did you play a lot of other sports coming up? And then also, are there any athletes, college or pro, that you've kind of watched that you feel like you're similar to them?
Growing up, I used to play baseball a lot and I played a little basketball, but not too much. But you said some of the players in college?
Yeah, the college or NFL that you watch that you.
I watch Travis Kelce a lot. That's who I try to model my game after.
Have you figured out how he's always open?
Nah, I don't.
Aslan?
You know, Landon, whether it's your coaches in high school or the people you trust, when you go to get advice, is it best to want to come here as a freshman and have the idea in your mind to make an impact, to actually get on the field and make an impact, or do you need to just kind of see how the chips fall and go with the flow?
In my mind, I was thinking I want to come in and make an impact, but if the roles play out, like I have to just sit and wait my turn, I would do that. But for right now, I want to come in and make an impact any way I can.
Matt?
You mentioned your blocking skills earlier. Through your recruitment, you always said how much you love blocking. Most tight ends might say they like pass catching better, but why do you like blocking so much?
I feel like that's a better way for me to get on the field, you know, blocking wise. You know, everybody can't block for real. So I feel like if I can get down blocking, I feel like I can get on the field faster.
Aslan?
When it comes to recruiting, we'll hear about like pressure that you guys feel to make your decision. How hard was it to be from the state of Georgia, commit to that program, and then end up flipping and sticking with your commitment throughout all of it?
My decision wasn't really hard at all. Throughout my whole recruitment process, it wasn't really too stressful for me. I just knew like where I wanted to be myself. So when that time came, I just made a decision and chose for a stick.
Ira?
Playing in Coffin County and the history and tradition of that program, how big were the crowds you played out in high school, and how do you think that helped you in terms of just understanding the importance of football compared to maybe some other high schools that kids go to?
Yeah, definitely. I played in a couple games with a very large crowd, so I felt like that. South Georgia football is different. It's really important. It's like the only thing you can do for real down there. So I felt like that really drove me to coming somewhere like the games be like. I like how packed the games be. I feel that makes me play better. You know, like no error from mistakes.
Let's go to Aslan for the last one.
How important in your decision making was it knowing that a talented quarterback, a guy like Luke, was also going to come to this class? How important was that for your college decision to know that you're going to come with a quarterback that could help you also maximize your skills?
You know, that was very important. A quarterback, you want to know who's going to be throwing you the ball. You want to make sure like you get to know that person. So I feel like over my recruitment process, I got to know Luke better, and I got to know him way better since we've been here. So like, it was very important for him to be in the class.
Okay, thanks, Landon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.